In the heart of a dark and powerful empire, Emperor Kael ruled with strength and wisdom. The empire was known for its vast armies and high-tech advancements. The people lived in a place where they felt safe under his reign. Kael's main goal was to protect his citizens from rebels and threats that sought to destroy their freedom. Every day, the emperor woke up to the sound of marching boots. His armies were massive, made up of loyal soldiers, clones, and advanced AI robots known as cyborgs. These soldiers were engineered for strength and precision, designed to keep the empire safe from anyone who dared to challenge the peace. Emperor Kael was not just a ruler, he was also a caretaker. He wanted the civilians of his empire to feel secure and well-equipped. He organized training camps where everyone, even women and children, learned to defend themselves. Each village had a supply of weapons, and there were workshops where craftsmen made new ones. Kael believed that if his people were strong, no enemy could harm them. One such village was Telra. Here, a young girl named Mira lived with her family. Mira was only 14, but was strong and brave. She dreamed of joining the Imperial Army one day. Every evening, after her chores, she would practice with the wooden sword her father made for her. She wanted to be just like the hero she read about in scrolls. One day, during a training session in the village square, Emperor Kael himself visited them. The villagers were abuzz with excitement. His presence was a special event. Dressed in his dark armor, he spoke to them with confidence. People of Telra, you are the backbone of our empire. Together, we will stand against the evils that threaten our way of life. His voice echoed, filling everyone with hope. Mira felt the spark in her heart. She wanted to show her skills to the emperor. As Kael walked among the people, he noticed the glint of determination in Mira's eyes. He spoke to her, asking what she wanted to be when she grew up. I want to join the army and protect our empire, she declared boldly. Kael smiled and nodded. Then train hard, little warrior. The empire needs strong hearts like yours. Days turned into weeks, and the threat of a rebel force loomed closer. Rumors spread about a dangerous group known as the Free Rebellion, determined to dismantle the empire and its structure. The rebels wanted chaos instead of order, a world where freedom would lead to confusion and harm. The emperor prepared his army for battle. His best general, a towering cyborg named Terran, was tasked with organizing the troops. Terran was a mix of human and machine, with shining metal limbs and a heart full of loyalty to the emperor. He believed in the importance of justice and discipline, values instilled by Kael. As the sun set, the emperor gathered his top commanders, including Terran, and plotted the defense of the empire. If we do not act now, the rebels will bring trouble to our doors, he said firmly. The room was filled with determination as they discussed strategies and tactics. Meanwhile, Mira heard rumors of the rebels planning an attack on the nearby city of Valis. She could not sit idle. After speaking about her concerns with her friends Hannah and Jax, they decided to form a small group to help protect their home. They spent nights planning and training, readying themselves for whatever might come. The day of the rebel attack arrived. The sky was dark with clouds, mirroring the tension in the air. Large armies of the empire marched towards Valis, with Emperor Kael and General Terran leading them. Mira and her group hid among the trees on the outskirts, watching the unfolding events. They wanted to assist, even if it was just a little. As the rebel forces advanced, they seemed ready to destroy everything the empire had built. But the emperor's forces were prepared. The clash of swords and the sound of blasters filled the air. In the chaos, Mira spotted a group of rebels trying to flank the Imperial soldiers from the side. Quick as a flash, she turned to her friends. "We have to help. If they reach the Emperor, everything could be lost." Without hesitation, they raced towards the danger. They fought bravely, using their training to fend off attackers. Though they were small in number, their determination made a difference. In the heat of battle, Emperor Kale fought with grace, his dark armor gleaming. Terran, with his metal limbs, moved with unmatched agility, cutting through the ranks of rebel fighters. The clash was fierce, and just when it seemed like the rebels would overwhelm them, Mira's bravery shone through. Her group helped turn the tide, distracting the rebels long enough for the Emperor's forces to rally and defeat the intruders. When the dust settled, the Empire stood strong. Emperor Kale approached Mira and her friends. "You fought well today," he said, pride filling his voice. "Your courage saved lives. The Empire is grateful." Mira beamed with pride. She realized she had taken a step towards her dream, proving that even the darkest night could be brightened by brave hearts. In the days that followed, the Emperor honored all who fought that day. He knew that real strength lay, not just in armies, but in the hearts of his people. The Dark Empire continued to protect its citizens, ensuring they lived free from tyranny and slavery, united in justice and peace.
Now, Kale is the emperor in the west part of the galaxy. Now, in the Dark Empire, there's 4 emperors: west, south, east, and north. And then there's the Superior Empire. Only people that know who he is the 4 emperors. Nobody else knows who the Superior Emperor is.